It's your favorite pro-Palestine funny Zionist meme show. Let's take a look at these clips. I'm Tyler Traveling Clout, your favorite Zionist prince. Let's jump right into it without even skipping a heartbeat. This first clip is not so much a meme, but actually some breaking news about the incredible pro-Palestinians. It was apparently a shooting with a pro-Palestinian-backed gunman attacked Sky Meadow Country Club in Nashua, New Hampshire.
You get the sense that they knew who.
Didn't hear anything. He just came out and said,
What he said.
yeah, what he said was the children are safe and, free Palestine.
What was that moment like when you heard the gunshots?
At first, I didn't realize it was gunshots. It sounded like balloons because, we were at a festivity thinking there, maybe somebody popped a balloon. But then you look around, we didn't have balloons. And then it got serious because there was 2 and then 4 right away. That's what I heard anyway.
Did people start running right away?
They ducked and covered and started.
You get the sense that they knew who.
It's honestly
anything,
genuinely
he just came out
getting
and said-
terrifying of what's going on in America right now with all of these shootings. Man, there are so many shootings going on. Like, it really feels like we're entering a violent period of American history, like just like extreme political-based violence. First of all, the pro-Palestinian movement is a cancer. You guys in America, you have to quell this cancer. It's coming for you. I promise you, it's only going to keep getting more violent. You think it's not violent here in Israel? You have to deal with it. We violently deal with it. But it's going to get violent in America too. If you keep letting it fester, it doesn't go away. You can't push this problem away. You need to stand against it. People who are part of the pro-Palestine movement need to know that there's going to be, unfortunately, sometimes violent retribution if they act in violence. If they promote the idea of violence consistently. Intifada revolution, which means violence, by the way. You cannot protest Intifada revolution. You cannot protest with the word Intifada without it being violent. Intifada is a violent uprising. Even if the word doesn't directly mean that, every time it's been implemented, it caused the deaths of thousands of people or hundreds of innocent civilians. So when you chant Intifada revolution in the streets of America, you guys who are American have to see it and interpret it as violence. It is not a peaceful rising, Intifada. And unfortunately, the pro-Palestine movement is rife with this violence. You guys have to stand against it in America. So here's I saw bits of this going viral, but I have not watched the full clip. Let's take a look.
If you have one message to Israel, what would it be?
Keep going.
What? Keep going on the genocide or free? Oh, really?
Oh no, get the job done.
Or finish the babies?
Yeah, no, just get rid of Hamas. Make it go.
No, but right now they honor life in babies. They're not even.
No, they're hiding behind babies.
Oh, really?
Of course they are.
Oh, wow. I didn't know.
No, everything is, all the
But
tunnels, everything, they're always hiding behind civilians.
But does that give them right to honor life the babies?
When you attack a country and you abduct people, you don't give them back, and you say you're going to do it again, and then you hide underneath your population. You cannot stop till they're gone.
I know, but does that still not give you the right to attack babies?
Stop with the babies.
If they can find Hamas, I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
But it's not Hamas.
If you say, oh, we stopped because of the babies, 10, 20 years, they do it again.
So that's why you see they should wipe up the babies. So they should not.
They kill the babies.
No, because
they are killing their own babies by hiding behind them. Thank you, sir.
But not Hamas. Not Hamas attacking the babies. Israel is the one not attacking.
They are hiding behind their own babies.
Let's say you hiding behind your babies. Shall I kill your babies before I kill you?
If you have to go, if I've done something that they have to sort out, yes, absolutely.
Wow, as he sits with because his Islamic morality in the streets of the UK stop him from killing babies. Do you know how many babies the Muslim world kills every single day? You know how many Sudanese babies will die tonight? And not a single Muslim, there won't be a single Muslim out in the streets asking about it. Because it's a Muslim killing a Muslim, so it doesn't matter. Because it's an Arab, Sudanese believe that they're Arabs, even though they're not Arabs at all. It's an Arab killing an Arab, so it doesn't matter. Nobody cares about it. I was just curious to see the comments here. On a serious note, notice how many times the phrase attacking babies has been used as a pure brand recognition tactic. Repeated enough times, truth becomes assumed. They did it with genocide and apartheid. They're doing it here. Yeah, it's literally, I call it out all the time. I never let them have it. The second they stand on the babies' bodies, I call them out for it. I don't let them have it. I say, can you do anything other than standing on the bodies of dead babies? It's the only tactic the pro-Palestine movement has, is to stand on the bodies of freshly killed babies, freshly killed women. They can stand on them and just posture to you. That's the only thing the pro-Palestine side has. Next clip. Ilhan Omar says Charlie Kirk's legacy should be left in the dustbin of history. Deport, deport, Deport. I understand this is a congresswoman of my country. Deport her.
I just think it was the video.
Deport.
Where it called him Dr. Frankenstein and said his monster shot him through the neck. I mean, obviously this is a person, and looking at this is someone who was a husband and a father, and in the days after his shocking death, that happened as a result of his views, or it happened as a result as he was sharing his views publicly with people, that people found it jarring to hear such criticism of that in the immediate aftermath.
What I find jarring is that there are so many people willing to excuse the most reprehensible things that he said, that they agree with that they're willing to have monuments for him, that they want to create a day to honor him, and that they want to produce resolutions in the House of Congress honoring his life and legacy. It is one thing to care about his life, because obviously so many people loved him, including his children and wife. But I am not going to sit here and be judged for not wanting to honor any legacy this man has left behind. That should be in the dustbin of history, and we should hopefully move on and forget the hate that he spewed every single day.
Deport, deport, deport. Ladies and gentlemen, I say it all the time. There is no, listen, it benefits you zero to having her in the country. Benefits you, it doesn't give you a single benefit to having her in America. Not one. There are plenty of incredible Somali Americans. I've spoken to them. I've met some. There are plenty of incredible, hardworking Somali Muslim Americans who want to be a part of the United States of America, who want to live in the country, who don't want to undermine the values of the country. Deport, deport, deport. Her, Rashida Tlaib, they are not helping America. There are wonderful Palestinian Americans who live in the city of Chicago, who live in New York, who are good people, who love America. They do not. Deport them. It serves you zero purpose to having them in your country. It serves you nothing. It doesn't help you in any way, shape, or form. Next clip. Avi Amini is here in Israel. I hope I get a chance to meet him. I know he's very, very busy. He's moving around like a freaking shark. Hopefully, I'm going to try to make it happen, ladies and gentlemen. I've been sick, so I understand it kind of fucked up my my time with everybody. But here is him. He came to talk to the far left in Tel Aviv. Let's take a look.
You get your way, and the Israeli government falls, right, and withdraw all the soldiers. Hamas remains in power, and
after 2 years,
why do you need a negotiation? Can't Hamas just release the hostages?
Hamas said yes. When Hamas said yes to the negotiation, Netanyahu said no. Hamas said yes.
Do you believe Hamas?
Of course I believe Hamas.
Do you believe Hamas?
I believe Hamas more than I believe Netanyahu. Yes, you can quote me. I believe Hamas more than I believe my prime minister. Yes, no doubt.
That is wild. All right, guys. I just think it's amazing, though, that you're in Tel Aviv and you're able to do that. And that's what I love about Israel. I think it's a real robust democracy.
Free for the Jews. Free for the Jews. It's an apartheid state.
There are 20% Arabs here, and I've been meeting Arabs all day. I've spoken to Israeli Arabs here, and yes, some identify as Palestinian, but when you pose the question to them, where would you rather live, under Israel or any other Arab state, they all want to stay. It's an unfair question because this is the best country in the Middle East.
No, it's an unfair question.
How can you say that we are the best country in the Middle East when we kill 70,000 people? That's genocide. How can we?
That's war. It's sad. It's horrible. It's war.
War is between two equals. No.
That's not true. When is war between two equals? Why does war defined by the two parties?
No, it's not.
When one side came in and really tried to commit genocide, the other side is defending its people.
Why is everything started at October 7th?
It didn't. In fact, it started in 1920, was probably the first terrorist attack, and that was against Jews.
And what happened? And that's all what you know. You don't know about what was done to the Palestinians. You don't know about what happened in 48. Do you know where all this?
I know what happened to the Yemeni people. My family came from Yemen. They were forced out by the Arabs.
You know where those
How far back do you want to go?
I want to go. I want to go and listen to the where did all those people in the Palestinian, in the West, in the Gaza, where did they come from?
Depends. It's a mix of people. There's 700 displaced people. 700,000.
Mostly from Ashkelon, Ashdod. You know, all.
And where were my family refugees from? I'm from Australia, but my Yemeni family were refugees from other Arab lands. So history is brutal. It's harsh, and we need to move forward. But I just think that comparing Israeli freedoms to the Palestinian, right? You said it's worse. You say it's worse. You say the Israeli government's worse than Hamas. You don't believe. You believe Hamas more than you come on. Like I think that's. To be fair, I think that's either naive or crazy.
We don't agree with them. It's a different.
Tomer's in the back like, lageber. Avi, welcome to Israel, brother. Ahlan wa sahlan. Welcome to our crazy soup. I mean, I know Avi was in the IDF and he's been here many times, so I don't need to welcome him like he's a tourist. But yeah, look, for anybody who's wondering, we have idiots in Israel too. We have very dumb people here also. These people are stupid. That we have and I'm not talking about the left in Israel. Yeah, I'm not like I'm not here to get into the left and right individual things of the politics. I'm never going to condemn one side, especially not in Israel, one side over the other. But we have idiots in Israel too. We have very stupid people in Israel. We have plenty of very stupid people. You see them all the time. We have a fair share going around, and these are very dumb people who don't acknowledge what happened to my family. They're ignorant to what happened to my family. They don't understand how important this country is and how much non-genocidal it is. They don't talk to the Druze people on a regular basis. Actually, these are the kinds of people who have the least conversations with Arabs in Israel. My friend Inon Dan Kinhati, if you guys don't follow him, he wrote this incredible book. It's coming out in English very soon. I'll have links to it when it comes out. It's called Shema Ishmael, Oh Hear Ismail. It's a book all about Arabs. He used to lead peace organizations called The Home. I've learned so much from him. And he always talks about this and how it's always the far left in Israel who have such a limited interaction with Arabs, who don't know anything about them. They never go and visit them. And when they go and visit them, it's only in the context of these peace movements, so they don't see the actual truth behind their society. They're the ones who are always like so pro-Palestine, so pro-Israel being a genocidal state. Can they be considered left at this point? Hamas is technically extreme right. It's true. These people are sick. Israel's a right. It has its version of Antifa and radical left progressives who are self-loathing Jews who can't carry the burden of being part of Am Yisrael. And to be clear, they're mostly atheists and ultra-socialists. Is absolutely true. Yeah, there's plenty. We have no shortage of these kinds of people in Israel. So I always point out to people, it's not a monolith here, but the overwhelming majority are not them. They do not represent the state of Israel. We do have our fair share of crazies and idiots like them, but it's not the overwhelming majority of the country. And I will see you guys in the next one. Shout out to Avi Yamini. I love you guys a long time. Goodbye, Klats. If you believe in my content and want to support me, just know your help is needed. There's a bunch of great ways to support me, being PayPal, Buy Me a Coffee, or joining my Patreon community down below. Patreon is the best way to support my channel, and you'll get a bunch of cool perks depending on what tier you join. Another great way to support me is by buying my merchandise on thetravelingclat.com. I regularly drop new merch designs like this beautiful hat or this amazing shirt, where you can support the channel and get something cool for yourself. I also have an amazing Discord community with people from all over the world. Thank you so much for your support.